many times can I say coffee shop? I always appreciate a good map. So I fear I might have to do that. What she doesn't know is that Damien is the one that took it. They keep running into each other, they keep coming back to each other, but they hate each other. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michaela and welcome to today's video. I was gonna do my May wrap up and my June TBR separately, but I switched around some videos. So now we're doing it at the same time. So we're gonna quickly go through my May wrap up and then we'll get to the fun part, which is the TBR jar for June. So without further ado, let's hop into it. I know I just did a reading vlog where a couple books I had forgotten to talk about, so we're talking about them today, and they are over there, which you can't see. First of all, how many books did I read? 4? Yes. I finished 4 in May, but I started 1 in April. This is Sunny. He's decided that he wants to be a part of the video, I guess. This is also a Scotch chair, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's all scratched up from the cats climbing on it. He's inspecting my book of the month books up there. Anyways, the first book that we finished, which, where is it? Actually, I had on my shelf already, so that is Starside by Alex Astor. This is her first adult fantasy and it was really good. I wish we would have seen some characters more. I wish we would have seen some creatures more, but the plot twist and the romance and the little sprinkles of information throughout the whole thing, plus the swords and the whole magic system, loved it. Also, the sprayed edges on this, so pretty. The lightning. 50 years at the end of this. Are we kidding? 50 years? I'm really excited that the next book, Stormside, is releasing in November. So excited that we're quickly getting the next one. I also rearranged my shelves a little bit. You can kind of see this shelf has more space. I had been needing to rearrange some stuff, but I guess we'll put my wrap up here for right now. The next one, I'm hoping to do a whole reading vlog slash adaptation reaction to it. So I did the reading vlog portion of it, so now we just need to go see the movie. So that would be none other than Project Hail Mary. Now this one, I was not expecting the twist that happened, but for sci-fi, I was not thinking I would like it as much as I did, but I really wanted to see the movie, and in order to see the movie, I wanted to read the book first, so we read the book first, and now we're gonna go watch the movie. So here we are. And it is almost 500 pages? Yeah, 476 pages, and I really liked it. So this one, he's all by himself, out in space, doesn't know what's going on, doesn't have any memories, and his other 2 crewmates are dead. Like, what in the world happened to them? So he has to navigate what in the world happened, how he's going to be getting home, what's going on, why he's there, all of the above, and he gets memory flashes and all of that. So yeah, I really liked this. There's some science talk to it, but it wasn't like super complicated, so I think you would get it and I think you would like it. Saving Humanity book. The next one that I finished was in that reading vlog that I was talking about earlier, where I didn't film a outro to it. So that was Just Rents by Haley Pham. This one, I was thinking it would be a really cute second chance. I mean, it is second chance, but I thought it was going to be more about their romance, more about what happened in the past and what happened that was such a big reason why they weren't talking anymore, which it ended up not even being a reason. So that I didn't like. There is some talks of grief about her family member that is dying, so that is a little bit of a trigger warning, I guess. But the cover is really cute. She has really cute end papers. There's also a bonus material chapter where she annotated a chapter. It's also included in the back. This is one of the 5 years ago chapters. I think the chapter cover art or whatever it's called is really cute. This is the present timeline, and then the 5 years ago is like the beach. So that's cute at least, but I was thinking there would be a lot bigger of a reason why they weren't together anymore. I thought there would be more of them in the present timeline. I feel like you hardly get any of her day-to-day. She is working at a coffee shop and we hardly even get any scenes at the coffee shop, and then also she's working overtime hours at the coffee shop. How many times can I say coffee shop? Then there's also the dealing of when that family member dies, and there's also some talks of friends and like that friend group situation. I don't know. I guess it wasn't my favorite read, but it was okay. Now, the last one that I finished, I heavily annotated, and that is Broken Dove. If you haven't seen this in a reading vlog, it's coming. I think it's this one and the next one are in the same reading vlog. And then also a book that's on my immediate TBR, like priority TBR, is also probably going to be in that reading vlog. I think Starside and Just Friends are in a video together, and then Broken Dove and the next book that I'm about to show you are going to be in a reading vlog as well. This one has the wolves on the sprayed edges, which I thought was fun. The other edition of this was just gold. The front hardcover has a wolf on it too, and I always appreciate a good map. That was nice. But in the front of the book, as I was reading, I was discovering people and powers and stuff like that and how things work. So I was putting that inside like the front little bit. I'm not going to show you, but at the top I put characters and their abilities, spoilers. So after you read the book, then you can go back and see it. And then at the bottom, I put like the different types of powers that there are, or abilities, I guess. So there's foundational, emotional, and manipulation. Foundational is like the mind reading, telepathy, all that. Emotional, being an empath, and then manipulation, so incitement. There's all those different types, and then the under categories. There's categories and the types of it. I don't really know how else to explain it, but I have people's names and then what they can do, and then all the other characters in this book, which I'm not going to name because spoilers. So anyways, this was a highly anticipated read after I read Silver Elite, which I did find out was on my bookshelves. It's over here, but that one is in paperback. So I'm thinking of getting the special edition of it just because I loved it so much. And guys, let me show you the special edition that I found because it is so pretty. It has the doves on the spine, and I bet on the naked hardcover there's also a dove. Stop it. It's gonna be so pretty. The wolves and the doves next to each other. So I fear I might have to do that at some point, probably. I feel like I'm getting into the swing of reading more now that it's nicer out. I think it's going to be in the low 70s today. It's going to be up to 71 today. It is the 30th as I'm filming this. So the day before you are seeing this, but we're going into summer and there's going to be so many good reads. I'm so excited. All the new releases at the end of the year is going to go so crazy. I'm so excited. Alright, we are going to hop into the TBR, but first I'm going to show you the two books that I'm currently reading, and that is, this also might be in the reading vlog, though I haven't updated you at all on it yet. Yep, I caved, and you are probably really surprised that I'm picking this up, but I read something that reminded me of what happened in the first one, and then I was like, oh, okay, I fear I'm gonna have to read this now, because that instantly made me excited about it, just that one little aspect of it. I don't know if I'm going to be getting the physical books of it, just because I didn't absolutely love them. They're just on Kindle Unlimited, which is great. Hi, Freya. I'm only like 11% in right now, so hopefully I'll be showing an update in the same reading vlog as Broken Dove and this one. But you'll see this in a reading vlog, I'm sure. So this is also on the TBR. I read this whenever I'm putting Sawyer down for bed, and also when I'm going to bed. It's nice because I can read it on a black and white screen. So this is what I'm reading during those times. So it's going slower. But the book I'm actively like going hard at reading is Stolen Midnights. This was also in a little reading vlog, not a reading vlog, my Mother's Day book haul. Broken Dove was too. The sprayed edges on this are so pretty. The flowers everywhere, which I'm learning a little bit about. So there's dawn, day, and dusk. They're the three fates, and they gift people items. So let's see, I'm also writing in the front of this. This is not a spoiler, this is all in like the first chapter. There's Wren, funny enough, same name as Broken Dove. So there's Wren, the gift that she's supposed to have, which I need to write in there. Her father has a pen, and he has the gift of persuasion. Her mother has slippers and it makes her be the best dancer. And then her sister, Callie, she has earrings and she can shift your emotions. Those are all the people that you know right away, and learning more about that. So I need to write in the gift that Ren is supposed to have, but Damien steals her gift on her birthday at midnight. So her whole family is wondering why she didn't get a gift. So she's kind of like an outcast now in her family and in society. This is like a Regency area as well. So they go to balls and people are socializing and making matches and dance cards, all that type of stuff. So Ren goes to the Fates house or palace or castle or whatever it is to find out why she didn't get a gift. And when she gets there, there's 3 paths, so she chooses Dusk's path. She finds the situation and a note that says a whole thing. So you find that out, and then she has to enlist Damien's help to find her gift. What she doesn't know is that Damien is the one that took it. So the Fates are kind of pulling them together because after he steals it, they meet at a ball. She is talking to somebody else out in like the garden area, and then he comes to help when wine is spilled on the guy's shirt, and then he takes off. And she notices that he had stolen the guy's watch, so she runs after him. The Fates want them to be together. They keep running into each other, they keep coming back to each other, but they hate each other. So, enemies to lovers. Cute. I love it. Having a great time. And he also has this nickname for her, Sunshine. So every single time he calls her Sunshine, I put a little sun in the corner. I think that's really cute. But this is first up on the TBR. Now we need to go to the TBR jar and pick out the rest of the books. I'm also running low on my prompts, so I think after this month, I'm gonna have to write more and put more in here. So let's pick out prompts so we can get going. Oh, 2 came out. 1 is on my thumb. I'm gonna pick that one. With food or drink on the cover. Multiple POVs. Title has 3 words or less. Less than 300 pages. I think that's a pretty good one to get. Let's take these prompts and pick out our TBR. So these are all of the books that we are working with this whole series. I'm going to be doing a reading vlog. Ballad of Falling Dragons, I'm hoping we can get. And then these ones are lower on my TBR. I would say this is my priority TBR, so let's try to see which ones we can pull. With food or drink on the cover, I think it's probably going to be a book of the month book. If I'm remembering correctly, there's the specific one that has wine. This one has food and drink on the cover. I think those are our options. So I think this is going to be our food or drink on the cover. So 3 words or less. I'm also wanting to get into this whole series. So I'm thinking Mistborn because I'm wanting to do a reading vlog of it, and I think this would be like the perfect time, I guess. So I think we're gonna do Mistborn, and it's only 1 word, so it works perfectly. Thank you, Titus, for letting me borrow all of these series. Like, this is brand new, so I'm gonna have to open that whenever I get to it. Also, he said to read one other thing, I forget what it's called, but we'll get to it. Shayna really liked this series, so I think I'll like it too. Fingers crossed. We'll see. 3 words or less title. Multiple POVs. I'm wondering if this is multiple POVs. I'm thinking it is. Oh, the dedication in this. To my lovely Nana, I will always need you. Oh, I forgot. There's such a huge glossary at the beginning. Characters, places, names, family tree. Yes, this is multiple POVs, so that's perfect. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm so glad that we picked that prompt. I forgot this is like fire. Such pretty sprayed edges on this as well. Beautiful. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, now we need 300 pages or less. What's this? Nope. Nope. Okay. I think this might be the only less than 300 page book that I have. I might have more, but this is the first one I'm finding, and nothing else looks skinnier than this, so I think this is it. Quick recap, and we're also taking care of some Book of the Month books, which I've been stacking up on. So we have Among Friends. This is our food or drink on the cover. This is our 3 words or less title. The Ballad of Falling Dragons, which is our dual POV, or more than one POV. And then Best Offer Wins, which is our 300 pages or less. I'm so excited about these books. I'm so excited. Also, let's put my books away too. So obviously Starside needs to go with Alex Astor over here. This is sci-fi, and I'm thinking over here because I also have Ender's Game over here, and then I can also put Broken Dove over here. You could hardly even see Ender's Game. I was hiding. Sci-fi there, and it's really bad like that, but I don't care. It will work for now. Oh, this was also on my TBR, along with one on my Kindle. Then we gotta put Just Friends somewhere in my romance section. I have no idea where I want to put it. I'm so excited about these ones. Okay, but I will see you guys in my next video.